Welcome in, everyone. Today we have the 2018 Imperial AT Hauler. Let's dive right into it. With set number 75219, this set has 829 pieces. It came with 5 minifigures. At the time, it was retailed at $100, which comes in about 12 cents per piece. Make sure to hit that subscribe, like, and comment on this video. And if you like this set and want to purchase it yourself, the link is right there in the description, which really helps support the channel. Getting into the box art, the one thing that you're going to notice right away is how different it is compared to the new box art nowadays. The new box art has that blue chrome or just the black plain look. This box art adds so much character that we all miss. It was definitely featured in when movies came out or series would come out, and then the special set from that series or movie would be featured right there. As you can see on this one, there is so many play features, so many options. The minifigures are moving around. There's explosions. There's the Han Solo movie kind of feature at the top of the box. Again, it's just something you really don't see. It's something we all definitely miss, and I don't know why LEGO has gone with the clean look, which again still looks really good, but I think we all miss this one. Now, after opening the box, you're going to find yourself with 7 bags, an instruction manual, and a sticker sheet. Now, once you get into the instruction manual, I know what you're thinking, like, let me see some cool features, some design aspects. But unfortunately, in this instruction manual, there is nothing to see. There is no information about the AT Hauler or where it comes from or who designed it. And the sticker sheet actually isn't so bad. On some sets, I actually really enjoy it. It definitely gives a little bit more definition to a set that wouldn't normally have definition just by piece alone. Now let's get into the minifigures. There are 5 of them in this set, and one of them is actually worth quite a bit of money. Now, the first minifigures we run into is Dryden's Guards, and if you're not familiar with Dryden's, it is Dryden Voss. He is the villain in the Solo movie. If you have never seen it, I definitely suggest you to go see it. Now, these 2 minifigures are really great. The headpieces are one of a kind. You don't really see them very often, and they have the sequence coming from the torso all the way down to their legs, and they both have silver pistols, which sometimes you don't really see very often in the newer Star Wars sets. Now, the minifigures we all wanted in this set are the Hylobon Enforcement. Look at these. They're the same guards. They just have different outfits, way better guns, and then their headpiece is way cooler. So I think that we all wanted this one, and it would have made the set just that much better to have exclusive minifigures like this. But other than that, the Dryden's Guards, I think everybody wanted to kind of army build these. It would definitely be cool to probably have 8 of these, just kind of all in a lot, maybe even with different kind of factions of them. But we got what we got, and if you own 2 of them, I guess that's enough. Now, here's a minifigure I'm actually going to go to bat for and defend, because on the resale market and in the LEGO community, this character gets no love. The minifigure gets no love. It doesn't really sell that great, so I don't really know why. This is Val from the Solo movie, of course. Now, look at the top and the bottom legs. They go in perfect sync. You can't even tell there's a middle section, and if you look really closely in the belt section, there is the rope that goes from her belt all the way down to the bottom, which she uses in the actual movie. Her hairpiece is one of a kind. It just looks like such a really good minifigure. They put a good amount of detail into it, and for some reason, it does not get the love that it deserves. Now, here's a character that we're all a little disappointed in Kira. Now, they didn't really do anything for her. And what I mean by that is the torso is just a sweater, and that's it. She doesn't have any printing anywhere else, but her hairpiece is kind of one of a kind. It is the rubber, older-looking hairpieces that you do not see anymore. You only see the hard plastic hairpieces, but this one is actually older and all rubbered, so it is kind of squishy. But other than that, this minifigure does not get that much love, and nor should it. Now, the next minifigure is Rio Durant, and not only is his character loved, but his minifigure in the LEGO community is loved also. This minifigure can go anywhere between $50 to $100 on the resale market because it's one of a kind. Of course, you do not see him or his species often very at all. He has 4 arms. He looks really good. He has a detachable glasses that go straight to his head. Other than that, I love it. He's a really cool pilot, and again, his character makes the minifigure value just that much more, and it is the #1 minifigure in this entire set. Safe to say, we all love Rio, and if you own this minifigure, hold on to it because you're never going to see him made ever again. Now that is the whole crew and nothing but the crew. That is all 5 minifigures, a good combination of good guys and bad guys, and one special really good character in Rio. I did like all of these minifigures in this set, but unfortunately the resale and the backlash of it was just not really that positive. People only bought this set for Rio, and everyone else was kind of about certain things. I would have made Kira that much better. I would have made the guards that much better. Val is just a really cool minifigure. So again, love all 5 of these minifigures, but I think Lego could have added or taken away one here or there. Now getting into the actual meat and potatoes of this set, which is the actual ship, all of the minifigures, and the supply container box that it comes with. Now for size reference, it is 12 inches long and 6 inches high, whatever that means to you. Now, back in 2018, there were a bunch of Han Solo sets from the movie that came out, and I think when all these came out, we all kind of made fun of them in the sense they weren't traditional Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back kind of sets and things like that. But now looking back, I think we all can say we miss sets like this. I just don't really understand why we feel this way. Maybe it's just nostalgia. Maybe just looking back on these sets, we kind of just feel bad that we don't get sets like these, but maybe we do. We're just not paying attention. I don't know. Building this set definitely made me feel a little bit different, a little bit angry on some cases, and a little bit excited in some others. Lego should bring stuff like this back. Now, there are 2 pieces of this set, which is the storage container and the actual ship itself. But the main part of this, honestly, is the storage container and the feature that the set does, which is pretty cool. It has 2 arms on the side of the ship, and each arm has kind of like a steering wheel looking thing where you can lift up on the sides, and each side kind of moves the crane arms of the actual ship kind of inside and out, so you can actually pick up the storage container or drop it as much as you can. It's actually a really cool play feature of this set. It's actually the only play feature of this set, so I'm going to show you right here how to actually do it. You just move the arms up, and then you can pick up the storage unit fairly easily, and then you can actually drop the storage unit fairly easily also. Inside of the actual storage container are pistols and guns, which I guess you are trying to steal or haul away from the Imperial bad guys. So in the Solo movie, it makes it look really cool. It's a feature, again, you don't really see too often in some of the newer sets. It's a cool play feature, of which why everyone bought the set back then. Now moving on to the Imperial AT Hauler itself, other than the feature of moving the storage unit and dropping it wherever you need to, it has another cool feature, which is the landing gear feature. Now some sets, actually most ships in the Star Wars community don't really have this, so it's cool that they added it. Now there are 2 wings to this ship, I guess you can call them, and they move independently just by your hands itself. It's a pretty simple system. It just makes the ship look like it's landing, or the ship that it's not landing and it's actually about to take off and fly away. Now, this procedure is pretty easy. All you have to do is move each arm back and forth, and then you can put it in display mode, landing mode, I should say, or fly away mode, and it has its own landing gear on each side. It makes it look really good. It's actually pretty sturdy, and it doesn't really move around too much. Another really cool feature, again, that you just don't really see very often nowadays. Another really great part about this set is there's an equal amount of Technic with regular Lego, so it's not too much of either, but the Technic pieces make it just that much more of a stronger ship, and there is a lot of detail to love about this ship. There are pistols on each side, the stickers look really great, the circular pieces on the sides of the ship have a little extra dimension to it, which those actually weren't stickers, so that piece looks really good. Rio does fit in there, but when it comes to some of the other characters, they do not fit in here, unfortunately. The way to kind of get the minifigures in there is the top piece just lifts off, the side pieces do not move, unfortunately, and then the glass front piece moves forward. And as you can see, I'm trying to put Kira in here, and she does fit, but unfortunately, when you try to close it, it does not fit on top of her head, and no minifigures can fit in there except for Rio, which I guess kind of makes sense. He is the crane operator of this entire ship, but other minifigures can't fit in here at all. So play feature-wise, none of the other minifigures are involved other than just Rio. Now there is one last little feature, and that is where the other minifigures can hang out, and that is at the bottom of the ship. They nestle right in there. It actually goes perfect with the movie when they're trying to attach the actual storage container. So other than Rio fitting in the ship, the other minifigures unfortunately have to go below. Now that is the entire Imperial AT hauler. Now, after building this set for almost 900 pieces, 5 minifigures, it looks really cool. There are tons of play features in this one. Again, some play features that you just don't really see very often. It has multiple different ways to position the ship. All of the minifigures fit in or around the ship fairly easily. You get a pretty rare minifigure in Rio Durant. Some of the other minifigures are what they are, but still it builds to the character of this entire ship. If you were able to get some of the other Han Solo ships with those other minifigures and add it to the AT hauler, it just builds that much more of an experience. This entire Solo collection was actually really cool. It brought back a lot of memories, and believe it or not, I actually liked the movie way more than what some of the critics did, and now building the set again makes me realize the joy of 2018 around that era of the Star Wars community was really, really great. I'm going to rate this an 8 out of 10 overall. It was a really cool ship, and if you want to get it, the link is right there in the description. It's usually on sale on Amazon and some of the other websites. Go ahead and click that link and help support the channel. Anyways, if you like my reviews, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like, and comment, and I'll see everybody on the next one.